Hey peeps. So those beady-eyed ones of you out there will have noticed that the thumbnail is the constellation Leo, which is sitting right outside my back door right now. And he's me. That's what I am. I'm a Leo, fire sign, feisty, fiery. Pretty much sums me up. Anyway, couldn't sleep, so I come downstairs, made myself a hot chocolate, and I just thought I would make a little video or a little chat. So, as some of you will know, just before Christmas, I once again proved rather unpopular in our lovely little community. It's not the first time, and I'm sure it won't be the last. It wasn't just because of the situation that was going on. A couple of things had been said prior to that, and then again after. I know not many people like me. I'm just one of those people, unfortunately. Bit of a Marmite, I suppose. I know I'm opinionated. That being said, believe it or not, I don't actually judge. I'll always listen to other people's opinions. I will take other people's opinions on board. And if I'm wrong, I'll say so. And I will apologise. Now, with regard to that live stream I did, when I listened to it back, I did come across a lot more angry than I intended. And I did actually surprise myself how angry I sounded. I was a little bit shocked, actually. I'm not here to defend or take back anything I said because I meant what I said. Unfortunately, the little video that was done, because of the way it was edited, was taken out of context. I have to thank, I do have to thank one of the members of the team for the way he stepped in, because he'd actually come in on that night, listened to the whole thing. We spoke about it. He said he could see my point. And then on the actual night when the video was played, anyway. The reason I'm making this video... Hang on a minute. Where were I? Oh yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. I spoke to a good friend of mine, somebody who I trust dearly, and I said, am I really that bad? They said in their opinion no, and I said obviously, that I acknowledged that I'd come across a lot angrier, and I didn't realise that, and I'd surprised myself. And they said, well, in that case, maybe I needed to do a little soul searching. Fair point. Now, one thing I will say with regard to my tone, because this is one thing where people get me wrong. My tone is often the issue. People often take my tone of voice wrong and out of context. Now, this is where I also have a problem, because I don't hear how my tone is coming across. And I'm not making excuses here, I genuinely aren't, because my own family have pulled me up on this from time to time. But I do actually have hearing problems, which, again, not making excuses. Those of you that know me know that I don't like to talk about my health problems, but I must clearly be saying things in a certain tone of voice that are coming across to you guys wrong. Whereas to me, they don't mean to be. I'm not saying that's the case all the time, but clearly sometimes they are. So that's one issue, which, well, there's not a lot I can do about that. But, I mean, when I spoke to my friend, at that point, because of the things that had been said and the number of people that had sort of, not at that particular time, but, you know, building up the amount of people that had started to say things, I was starting to get really rather upset over it, and I just thought, I'm a really such a bad person, because deep down, well, not just deep down, but I've always tried to be a good person in my working life. I helped people. That's what I did as a job. On a personal level, wherever I can, I help people. Excuse me, I help people. I always have. And it's not for any reward or gain. It's just, I just do. If I can see that somebody needs help and I can help, I will help. I'm just one of those people. I just do. And it's not just people, it's animals. If somebody or something needs help and I can physically or mentally or emotionally offer a solution, I will. I don't see the point in sitting there and watching somebody or something struggle. It's just not in my nature to sit back and not. And that's something that I've done since a child. I've always been a helper. It's just one of those things. So, you know. So when more and more people start saying not nice things about you, you know, at the start you take it on chin. I've got a thick skin, I'm a Yorkshire lass, you know. But the more and more people that say it, eventually it does start to chip away. And then, as I say, because I'll be honest, when I asked him, I were a little bit heartbroken. There were a few tears flowing. So as I say, he said, you know, maybe you need to do a bit of soul searching. Christmas is a shit time anyway. I really don't like Christmas. So it couldn't come at worse time. And one of the things is when I see somebody being attacked, I go on the defensive. And especially if it's somebody who's been attacked in a way that I've been attacked. Because I know how they're feeling. Now, I won't say I've soul searched, Because I'm 43. I've been there and I've done that. It took me a long time to grow up. I didn't grow up till I was nearly 30. I was an idiot for a long time. Made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. Don't get me wrong, I went to work, I paid my mortgage, did all that. Pardon me. But I made some mistakes. We all do. I'm only human, you know? But anyway. I'm 43, as I say. I'm 44 this year. I am who I am. And I just thought, if people don't like me, that's their issue, not mine. I say things as I see them. And if people don't like my opinion, yes, I'm opinionated and I'm loud and I'm gobby. I know that. Yes, somebody in all this debacle said maybe I've got issues and maybe I need help. Yeah, I have got issues. But they're my personal issues. It's nothing to do with them and what was going on. Like I say, that was edited to look like I did have issues, but no. No. And with regard the whole YouTube and, having all these hundreds and thousands, well, not hundreds and thousands of subs, it was said to me years ago, you should make a YouTube channel, you should put all your stuff on there. Well, at the time, the work I were doing, I were out every week investigating. I were doing it in a slightly different way, as a lot of you know. I were working for an events company. So I want in control of what I was recording. Somebody else was recording me. And a lot of the stuff we did went on Facebook. Don't get me wrong, I did have the opportunity to do my own recording. But I wasn't in it for that, and I never really have been. I've always been in it for the love of for want of a better word, for the thrill of the chase. That's kind of, one way to put it. But this particular person used to say to me, "Oh, you should make a YouTube channel. You'll get really big. And I didn't want to get really big. It never interested me. It was never something I wanted to do. And if that's what somebody else wants to do, then fine, go do it. But just because I don't want to do that and haven't done that, I could have done that 5-6 years ago. But just because I didn't do it then and still haven't done it now, that doesn't make me not worthy to go out and do things with the people that I'm friends with and have been friends with for several years. And that's one of the things that does upset me. They question then why the people that I'm friends with who have got a really good channel would want to work with me or would want to associate with me. Not to do with, whether I'm opinionated or anything like that, but why on earth would they want to take me out on an investigation? Despite the fact that, they like my investigating style. We have similar views. This particular team like the way that I work. We've learnt together. the team are quite happy to have me there. Not for everything. I don't need to be there for everything. They're following their path, I'm following mine. But other people deem me not worthy because I haven't got a great big massive YouTube channel. What's wrong with people? What are we doing to each other? This is one of the things, this is why I get angry about things. All this, do you know what? I want to call it yob mentality. It's like all this that went on. It's not just the first time, but I'm not going to, you know, like when somebody decides to go on the attack, and it's like all the subs will start following. Oh, you know, it's like we're grown men and women. There'll be a handful that have a different opinion. That'll say, no, I don't think that's right. And they're attacked. Just the same as the person that's been attacked. They're ostracised for speaking their mind, and yet everybody else is like little sheep following along. And I just don't understand why. Why does everybody have to just go, oh yeah? Why can't you just open your eyes, open your mind, which is what we're supposed to do in this community? Have an open mind, keep your eyes open, and just look at things and take them for face value. You know, look at them. Look at what's going on. Form your own opinion. You know? And don't judge somebody on how many subs they've got or how big the YouTube channel is. It doesn't matter. With what YouTube's doing to everybody anyway, who's going to have a bloody YouTube channel by end of year? And does it really matter? My son's got that many bloody computers floating around the house. God knows how many videos, God knows how much evidence. I just haven't put it on a channel because I don't want to. My evidence is for me. I'm not saying I don't want to share it with you all, but I've gone out and done my investigation for me, for my evidence, because it's what, you know, I want to find proof. And I've found my proof because it's my path, it's my journey. And I've shared some of it with you. And I've had fun sharing it with you, and I will continue to share it with you. But I don't have to share. I'm not saying I don't want to share every element of it with you. But just because I don't share every single thing and spend hours and hours and editing, don't get me wrong, I know how hard these guys work. Editing and annotating, it takes hours of work to put a 20-30 minute video out. I know that, and all credit where credit's due. You know, but I used to be out every week working, investigating. Unfortunately, I can no longer do that anymore. So I do what I can when I can. But again, does that make me not worthy? I don't think so. We need to stop judging everybody just because they don't go out and do these great big all singing, all dancing videos. Everybody has got issues. Everybody has got stuff going on behind closed doors. But that doesn't mean that they're not worthy. We need to start supporting each other, guys. Just, you know, new year, new decade. Let's just start giving each other a little bit more love. Okay? See you later.